Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I was trying to get it on my phone, but it's not really working, so oh well. Anyway, I'm Fae'ret. This is Lorelei. This is some random person who has a quest for me. We are going to do the level 96 quest today, hopefully. Should be able to finish them, I think. But first, we are going to do the Ether Current feature quests. Real quick. So, let's get started with that. I'm going to do them as Sage, because they're level 90 quests, so who cares? There's barely any XP anyway, so honestly, who cares? Dawntrail is seeking help with a family matter. Say, aren't you the one who was stirring up a fuss in town not long ago? I could use a capable hand like yours, if you'd be willing to lend it. My name is Dawntrail. Not from around here, truth be told. I live in Yabasa. But I'm here visiting my grandson. I was excited to see him after so long. Then I spied him dealing with some unsavory looking man, exchanging unusually large sums of money. I confronted him about what I saw, but he'll say little more than it's just a misunderstanding. Then grumble as he changes the subject. I realize this is sudden, but could you see if there's anything to be done to help him? He's in trouble, I just know it. Okay, I can do things. Oh, a weight's been lifted off my heart. Bless you, miss. His name's Itekwa. Once I saw him, he was heading inside this here saloon. A water with a red cap, pulled out down over his face to cover those bruises, most like. Can't miss him. Okay. Let's have a look inside. Where you at? Like your outfit. Are you upstairs or something? There you are. Is this basically the same outfit except male? Nom nom. Dang. A new face in town, eh? Well, what can I do for you? Do you for? Even. Thinks I'm in trouble, does she? Does he? Or was it he? There he goes jumping to conclusions as usual. I thought it'd be less of a hassle if I didn't tell him. Truth is, I've been helping other folk in town with money troubles. Matter of fact, the man you saw leaving just a moment ago is one of my clients. How do you help them deal with money troubles? I should probably explain from the beginning. My work involves loaning guild to folks having trouble with coin for one reason or another. There's a reason I don't let them pell, but I'll get to that in a moment. My family's lived here long before there was ever even a town here. But then people moved in and they started expanding. Before long, Kamaka's family approached us about selling a land. It was around the time when trade overseas was gaining in popularity. I had it on good authority that Gil was on its way to becoming common currency here in the wilds, so I decided to sell the land for Gil and use those funds to start my business. Sure enough, everything went as expected, and the business is starting to do well. It's not without its troubles, seeing as money is involved, but I never lend to any unsavory types. Why not simply explain all this to your grandfather? The whole point of me keeping quiet was so I wouldn't make him worry. Seems my silence only made things worse. Found himself in a real tight corner once. Girls what got him here. Yeah, and now he wants nothing to do with stuff. When I told him about my idea to sell the land, the moment Gil came out of my mouth, Oh, his whole mood sounds sour. He said he'd put everything in my name. And whatever happens after that is on me. It's not exactly easy to bring up my work when it involves the one thing he seems to hate more than anything. But maybe it's time I changed that. This job does more than just put food on the table. I'm able to help people, help this town. But how do I get him to see that? Ooh, idea. I've got it. You're going to come and watch me work. Okay. Do I have to? Grandpa won't hear anything I have to say involves Gil. He might come around to a first-hand account from you. So come and see what good my work does for Mr. Tawi, and how I help the people here. He did send you here to help me, didn't he? I promised to make it worth your while. Okay. Maybe. Is it again? Alright then, before we get started, I should probably know who it is I'm working with. I'm Lorelei. Lorelei, eh? Oh, Lorelei, your first job is to go and see a miner named Okwaze. He had a pretty bad accident on the job a while back. And no money for treatment or so much of anything, really. So I loaned him the Gil he needed to keep on his feet. But now it's well past his time he returns to what he owes, and he hasn't said a word. There's been time enough for him not only to return back to work, but also receive his wages. Several times, in fact. He usually comes here into town when he's not working, and his shift ends soon. Meet me just outside of town. If we're lucky, we'll catch him just as he arrives. So we're going money collecting. Okay. Quickly find out where downstairs was again. This outfit. Is this just a maid outfit? It is just a maid outfit. Okay, fair enough. Also, while I was off stream, I've done some stuff. I've uncovered the entire map. Not the ether guns though. I don't know why I didn't. It was kind of dumb. But also, I'm faster now. I did 6 fates. Got the map speed thing. You're here for the money? I was gonna pay, honest. Just mix up the dates is all. We settle this later. I'm busy. No, you're lying, Makwaze. You're not going anywhere until you can look me in the eye and tell me why you're late paying me back. Obviously hiding something, but I'm not looking to start trouble. I suppose anything you can do to persuade him? Have a little flex to show him you're serious. Yeah, I'll flex at you. Look at my flex. Storm lady. Gads, look at his arms. Those freakishly hard neck muscles. Jeez, dude. Fine. Just get all of that away. Don't have to call me freakish. Yeah, perfectly normal neck muscles. Hello. Welcome. It's all here, and with interest. If you had the money, why go all the trouble of avoiding me? You're still on the bed. My lady friend took really good care of me, see? I wanted to buy her something fancy to thank her, and, well... I understand, really I do, but if you really want to make her happy, you need to get your life together. I'm willing to give you a loan one last time, but we're going to have a long talk about how to manage your savings first. You're right. What good am I to her if I'm out on the street without a Gil, or even a Pell to my name? I'll give it some thought, and we can talk later. Can't blame him for wanting to show his appreciation to a loved one, but it's no excuse to get carried away with spending. So, what do you think of my job? The money I loaned him paid for his treatment and supported him through his recovery. That has to count for something, right? Seemed like more of a happy accident to me. Well, there's always the next client. Are you ready? We can be on our way. I'll tell you when I'm ready. It won't be anytime soon. We are going to move on to the next ether current thing. No, don't attack me. I'm just a poor level 90 sage. I don't deserve to be attacked. I merely wish to heal. But this might be a... Oh, of course. How do I get in there? How do I get that cliff? Oh, jeez. Didn't even see that. And there's not an ether current. Oh, ether current. An etherite here. Oh, I see. Oh, there you are. Kom med, Pia. If you are planning to explore the local area, you may as well make yourself useful in the process. Okay? Welcome to Havla. Well, if you're exploring, well, you're all exploring. You'll be able to do me a small favor. There's a cave network nearby where my daughter has gone for her prayers, but she's forgotten the all-important fish oil candle. I'd take it to her myself if it weren't for this terrible pain in my foot. It has something fierce, it does. Do you think you could give her this candle for me? Okay. You can give her a candle. Sure. How far is it? Oh, no, I've been to this cave. There was an ether current there. Well, at least we'll be there faster than I was the last time. On account of the movement speed increase. Wish I could fly. Oh. When you show yeah, whatever. Oh, stop attacking me, anything. Okay, wait. Hello. Something I can help you with? Here's a candle that you apparently missed. A fish oil candle, made from a combination of fish oil and aromatic herbs. It has a distinctive yet not unpleasant aroma. Came all this way to deliver this? I'm awful grateful to you and to my mom for realizing I'd forgotten to bring a candle. You see, these caverns are sacred ground and where we come to pray to our ancestors and the more recently deceased. These flames provide the living a way to commune with the dead. Thanks to you, I can light a candle of my own and say a little prayer. Since you're here, maybe you could stand before the flames and offer a few words for two departed loved ones. No matter where you're from, the spirits are welcome here, living or dead. Thought I would actually need to live for a prayer, but sure. I will still do a prayer, I guess. And we return. I can find my way. I swear I know where to go. My FC. Please don't attack me. Anyone? You Nepali tender? One of you Nepali tenders or something? Went too fast to actually look at your name. Welcome back. I'm guessing you were able to find my daughter. No, that in her usual spot. Never was one to do things the easy way. No, as much as a stickler for traditions as she is, she actually works for the railroad company. Still, you got handed to her. She managed to work towards a promising future without losing sight of her roots. I'm sure I'm proud of her, but don't tell her I said that, will you? Wouldn't want her getting a big head or nothing. I'd say me and that daughter of mine have taken up enough of your time. Awful nice meeting you. Thanks a million for helping us out. You're welcome. Level 91. Oh well. Okay. And now we continue. MSQing. Level 96 quests. Let's go. Go back to Viper for that. Anvil is eager to be off to the Yarionan plain. Come, let's follow Wabilika. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from the outside. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself, so if you peek through the windows, you can probably catch a glimpse of... Enough jabbering, Jensa. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do, so let's get to it. See you later. I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way after all. Okay, let's go. Absolutely glad no Americans are watching my stream. They probably will be terribly offended at the accents I do. Where's this thing we're looking at? Oh, there's the station. There's the depot and... Oh, I can't look in the windows because I can't get in there. Oh well. I must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods through the wilds now. Right. Now what I saw should be to the northeast of here. Let's continue on. There's one tiny bit of land I couldn't explore which annoys me. Unique, no. Her neck. You didn't attack me. Very nice of you. But here we are, already attuned to the etherite, so I could have just teleported there, but it's fine. Such beauty. I know more than a few cleaners who would love to explore this land. Ah, there you are. Village is just up ahead. Truth be told, I never had direct dealings with the people of Mewat's Zone, but I do know that the traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. Ah, such lovely clean air. It feels like a treat after the overpowering cerulean of Shishinawezi Springs. The waters are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. I don't know if you have an American accent, actually. Greetings, travelers. Welcome. I'm Fuato, chief of Mewatton, and this is my son Shpeto. A pleasure to meet you. Thank you for the farm welcome, warm welcome even, farm welcome, and apologize for a sudden intrusion. I'm Awalika, station master of Dawntrail. The recent earthquake has damaged your tracks, and we require timbers to make repairs. This is Lorelei in Erenville. I volunteered to assist with the restoration effort. Hello. I have a most curious air about you. Oil and steel, tan leather, and the faintest sense of pine, but not of the Raleigh sort. Gather you are not from these lands? I haven't traveled over the stars, I go anywhere. Except Mericidia. I haven't been there yet. Truly? I'd love to know more of you and the lands you've seen. I am told your people hold traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well. But of course, nature is boundless, as is her love for her lands and her children. The Hetzo in particular have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads. The Hetzo teaches all these things and more. It's for that reason, I believe, that we are attuned to the shifting winds around us. I see. That word, Hetzo, means leader of souls in the Hetzaro tongue, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetzo among the Hetzaro. Yeah, we look to the Runekisk for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of Aetherites, we are committed to our traditions. This doesn't mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in discussion. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come from such a long way. My son is always so delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you'll follow me. So, what are we talking about? I will speak frankly. I fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. Redneck have made a potential danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become quite erratic of late. Stableman near Mr. Tawi mentioned that. Do you know what has caused this? We have our suspicions. Since others were drawn to this land by ceruleum, Charloni has undergone a transformation. The railroads are a part of that. Strong and resilient as they may seem, Ronek are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress. My father said we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this we can't help but worry. Understandably, I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hatsao, but all of Shaloni. Perhaps we should bring it to the attention of Fokona. Fokona, you say? Not only through rumors, but he is apparently, how shall I put this? Hot-headed and aloof. He values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else. Well, he kind of stopped doing that. Mind your tongue, Geppetto. Well, there is a grain of truth to the rumors. He's not nearly as bad as they made him out to be. Not anymore, anyway. Kind of was, though. I mean, true. Also true. Also true. Let's say he is a passionate man who cares for his people, like his sister. That's so. That's certainly a side of him we weren't aware of. Lorelei, what besides Fokona in the right of succession? I take her word over rumors. You took part in the right of succession? You're that close to the Dawn servants? I was grateful for any help, but had no idea I'd recruited a bona fide hero. I may have also saved the stuff and stuff several times. The succession of Dawn servants filled us with uncertainty for the future. There's clearly much we do not know. On this particular occasion, winds of change are not meant to be feared. No, we must open our hearts and minds that we might see Fokona for who he truly is. You think he might visit someday? Just as his father offered us guidance, hopeful that he will do the same. I'm sure if you send him a petition or something, they would come. He and Uklamat. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. Glad we could speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please, take all that you require. Terribly grateful. Promise we'll keep the neck foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad. And if needs be, we'll seek Falcone's counsel. Our thanks again for your time in the timber. Shall endeavor to return the favor. Hope to see you again soon. Timber. What is it exactly? They're over here, at least. There's the timber. Awesome. Have to carry all of this back to the station? More enough timber to fix the ties. Now we need to transport it to the station. It will be a bit more involved than I thought. Didn't expect to be given so much. I'm waiting here a spell while I run over a few more hands on the Ronek. It won't be long. Okay. I'm glad that went well. And thankfully, it seems we won't need to make several trips for the timber. Next. Evan will record the pile of timber with undisguised wariness. While we wait, we could get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. It shouldn't take long to split the work. Okay. Let's do. deliver the crate of timber to the main road. We'll have 2 minutes to complete the task. The quest. Should you fail, return to the starting location and begin anew where I'm going. Okay. Probably be fine. That's one quest. Do they usually come in pairs? How much time do I have left? 20, really? There we are. It really seems to be the only request there is. Too far now. Should think this will be enough. That was mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. Thanks to all of you. We'll see to the rest. Fae'ret trucks will have you on the first train out of town. Ain't that right, Chief? As much as I'd love to make it so, there aren't any spots available. I'll have to wait for the one after, I'm afraid. All riding free of charge. It's the least we can do to repay for your kindness. That's fine. And Mika and a few others were here long before we arrived. Certainly right they go before us. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I have a feature quest to do. I hope you'll stop by and see the train off. It's a breathtaking sight, let me tell you. I need to wake where we'll be driving. Engineer compressor, and it's always great to watch her work. The only work we should be worried about is our own Shenza. There's still more to do. There you are. I'll find somewhere quiet near the station to pass the time. If there's anything else you're keen to see, leave it to it. There is something I'm keen to see. Why am I all the way over here now? Is this where I actually did it in? Maybe. Oh, let's go do ourselves another current quest. I assume. It certainly is. Oh. Oh. The distant lowing coming from the far reaches of Lake Tori seems to indicate something is amiss. Well, mad traveler, have you perhaps seen a redneck calf around here? I spotted the youngsters out of Lake Tori. It seemed like they'd gotten separated from their kin. All the hungry fiends that roam the area. Poor beast doesn't stand much of a chance without someone to protect it. Thing is, I'm just not cut out to defend it from any would-be predators. You, on the other hand, seem more than capable of handling yourself. Would you be willing to seek out the calf and explore it back here in my stead? I want to be somewhere to the south of the lake. Okay. Ah, yes, I see. Let's get going. Please check my recommendations, I guess. Only see regular quests. Yes. Look off. No. The lost redneck calf, as you expectantly. Got the lost redneck calf safely to its owner. Should you fail to defend the calf, move too far away, we'll return to the starting position, where you may rendezvous with it before trying again. Okay. Should be fine. Come on. Come on. Since all peasants, oh no. Terrible. Carl, don't follow me. Stop following me! It might hurt you! Oh no! No, Carl, no! Why are you like this? Okay, but that golf has a bunch of health. It's fine. I don't even need to leave. Go through this bush. Avoid these guys. But I just walk through the little pillar things. There's the destination. Ah, there you are. I'm there. You don't take off. I'm relieved to see they had so unharmed. You're surprised how often Ronek calves go astray. In most cases, they fall prey to some fiend, but such is the way of nature. But if you manage to get there before the fiends and raise a calf from a young age, they make for excellent beasts of burden. Suggesting I go as far as to kill a calf's and single one out, I do make a point of trying to rescue any stragglers I happen across. The way I see it, that's as much a part of nature as any other fate or unique but meat. Thank you, traveler. Bring this one back safe and sound. I'll do my utmost to care for it. Good for you. No. Additional feature quests. I see. What I still doing? Wait. What am I doing? What's the next one? 86 to the east, on the other side of the lake. Oh, let's quickly go. That's fine. At least we have increased map speed, right? No, turtle. Don't do it. I'm not a tasty snack. Okay, to the south. Oh, there it is. I see it. Woohoo! One current to go. Where is it? Right from the fort to the south. Okay. Let's find it. It is the last one, right? Sure it is. Let's have a quick go at it. Then we can teleport back to sleep here, I think. Oh, Tory alligator. You don't want to attack me. You don't want to attack me either. No one wants to attack me. want to keep me perfectly safe. Okay, rest thing. 79 to the south. What is it? South still? There it is. Flying potatoes. Weird. I didn't know Lalafell could fly. And that's all the ether currents in this area. Now it's only quest ones that I need. Let's go to Shishinerezi Springs. Up to the railroad thing. No, not Pally Tender. No one else got this. Okay, and now we need to go back to Ina Viper. Ina Viper, thank you. At your fill of the sites, well, they appear to have almost finished. I'm proceeding several cutscenes for plane sequence, blah 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 blah, sure.
Glorious grand machine indeed. I hope Namika was able to secure a seat.
Here she comes!
So those barrels of cerulean. That's not a very big train.
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
You're welcome.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Tyrol. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yasolani. And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with. But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day, our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream. Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yasolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Not another one!
You can't be serious.
Okay. This can't be good.
Gods have mercy.
Oh dear. That cannot be good.
What in the flying? What's happening?
Oh, the train! Nitobikwe and the others!
My home lies that way as well.
We're going to investigate. Right now!
So it looks like they're from the Golden City.
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliyollal?
Wait, is that Tuliyollal? You follow that airship. I mean, it would be perfectly understandable if you don't want to. You want to go see if your home is okay. I need to follow that airship though.
Heavens forfend.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
Of course.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone!
What the?
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
Someone help me, please! Oh! Oh!
You are. No, this guy. No, this guy. I'm actually kind of sad about Shiva though. But no.
What did it just do?
Thank you.
Save the thanks. Just get to safety. I'll hold the line here. Fall back to the palace. Quickly.
before it's overrun.
Thank you, Bakojaja.
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to taste my blade next?
Were you? Why are you, Chloe?
That you should still live.
Zoralcha?
By the gods, what has happened to you?
This is your butchery, isn't it? After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
Oh, hey, you're alive.
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuliyollal and surrender of all its territories. Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Have you gone mad?
No. My ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
What has changed you so much, and in so short a time, to harm the very people you swore to serve? This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
You have heard my ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
Oh, bro.
Papa, wait! I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Fear not. Ozoralja is strong. He has never been father's equal in combat.
But he's got purpley stuff now.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Farewell, Sir Olja, my son. And forgive me.
Don't turn your back on him. That's never a good idea. Actual resurrect sound. Nice touch.
Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed. You retain the vitality of two souls, despite the passing of one. I shall even the odds.
I like that guy.
Papa?
Dude.
Even the blessed are mortal.
Father!
You are no match for me.
Murderer. On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title. Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then, will you be his worthy successor?
Thralcha, wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
Confidence, definitely.
Choose your next steps wisely.
I can switch to Sage. No use. What's that happening in the chat? Holy shit, lots of what's happening in the chat. Oh jeez. Give me a moment. No, can't send you a tell right now. Okay. Mother, no, this cannot be. How could this happen? How indeed. We did everything we could. Everything. It simply wasn't enough. I can scarcely believe my eyes. Me either. 12 of mercy. I like this guy. Oh, Papa can't die. He can't. Wickleman is struggling to process what she has business. Me too, girl. How could this happen? Oh. Quest out music is way too cheery all of a sudden.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only
only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
No. Jar was so proud to be succeeded by his children. Think he will never get to see them carry on his legacy. What do we do now? No. Time like this, we must take the initiative. There will be countless people in need of help. I don't understand. If only I'd be more careful. We must see to the people, assess casualties, as well as any damage done to the city. Yes. Right, so, Wuglemat, Falcona, we bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn and the Landsguard has begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our rank have hindered progress, but we continue to do all we can. I thank you for the report. Please inform the guard that they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. Jeez. People, I need to help them. We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you, thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us. Alfino and Alice, could you take Bayside Bevy and Kralin Ehrenville, the palace perimeter? As for Lorelei, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll meet back here afterwards. Okay. I guess no time for tears. It's too late to tell me that, game. It's happening whether you like it or not. Thanks. I think I'm alright. Did you see them? The soldiers. They look like people, but they killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves? This one. Thank you, miss. But my husband and son, they were... Oh no. My thanks. I'll be fine now. We failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Faulukulmat and Faukona? They're not to blame. I understand, I do, but I need to clear my head. They were doing things. You can only be in one place at a time. Not together, they can be in two places, I guess. Still. Thank you. I thought I was done for. I found something disturbing. The enemy leader they say looked like Sir Alja. But that can't be true, can it? Why would the first bombers attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do if he does? We will fight him. Thank you. The pain is better now, but I can't stop shaking. Where did they come from? Why did they attack us? Why are those things still in the sky? Please don't go, little Charger. You're safe, but now... Please don't blame his own new vows. Oh. Not bad. There you are. Finished dating the people here? Thank you. Children among the wounded. Children! No, now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are at Talon March? And afterwards, go and find Alice at Bayside Bevy. Okay. Forget exactly where Talon March is. Is that Talon March? Guess so. Oh. Just basically need to go down. Takes a lot of down though. Oh. Thing. There's no evidence of significant damage from the battle. Fighting did not spread this far, it seems. Oh, that's good. The majority of them. The first scorch mark on the grounds are doubtless from the enemy assault. The ship appears to have weathered the chaos, though its wares have been strewn across the floor. Last one over there. How can you people just craft at a time like this? Oh, they probably finished MSQ. The place doesn't look like this anymore. The port remains unscathed, but the enemy ships continue to loom overhead. Yeah, they do. Okay, Alize, how you doing? Package indeed. Here you are. Very sorry for. Okay, fair enough. All those I could find, but seen them delivered into the Landscott's care. As many casualties as there are, it would have been worse if the Landscott hadn't fought as bravely as they did. If the soldier actually meant to harm the people, I mean, look around. The buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear. Show that he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss it later. How's Lamatier? Not what happened to her father. She's trying so hard to fulfill a duty to the people. Still, one has their limits. She needs rest. Soon. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Maybe she's gone to the Gornitrux Gleam Sands. Perhaps. There you are.
Steady now. I've brought you medicine. Drink.
There you are, Lamachi. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamachi. Lamachi!
How? How could I?
Look at me, Lamachi. You need rest. You and her both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people... I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness. So much for that promise. What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people?
Come on. We'll handle this together.
You'll stick with me. Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do, rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believed that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. My brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight. I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
I'm fine. Just need a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being here for me, urging me on despite all my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? Too much has happened so quickly. I struggle to make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, the floating ships, the new powers are all Jack commands. When everything is done, and still intends to do, now we can't afford to run headlong into battle. Not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray. But I will make it my strength. The strength to do what I must. Right, I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Kona. Would you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Alice I'll be alright? He's probably at Bayside Bevy. Okay, will do. Would I best go there? Right, actually. There you are. Oh, you're back. I thought I'd take it to mean Lamachi is feeling better. She needs to be strong for the people after all. I understand that. She doesn't have to do it alone. So if she turns to fight, we fight. Together. Indeed. That said, we should know exactly what we were up against. Clearly got some fallen soldiers thoughtfully. It's clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like any automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far and wide as I've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before. Would you mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues as these are all just new powers. Let's have a look. Examine the fallen soldier. You may move the camera as well as zoom in or out, target an area inspected with left click. At a distance it appeared to be simple armor, but on closer inspection, its construction is quite intricate. The material from which it is made is unclear, to say no sign of a power source. In place of where eyes or mouth might be, I see a strange sigil on this helm. I mean, there could still be an eye or mouth inside the helm, but that's a weird weapon. But I assume there's not. The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests far more advanced than anything you've seen before. So, what do you think? I mean, it looks like a person, but it's clearly mechanical, but I think she already figured that out. It's docile, unlike anything I've ever seen. Indeed, while it resembles a person, it has features to make it uncanny. The lack of a face, not least of all. Did you see any sign of a power source? No, I did not. So it probably doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuels. I tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there was no response. What seemed to rule it out as an arcane entity? Completely lifeless now, far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. And the material it's made of is a mystery. Other than metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? Oh my god, me. And this guy deeps in out there. That's right, the glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. While the soldiers are a different color, warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. Yes, yes, they are. One of these days I want to play an absolute idiot that would give responses like, "The palace is made of stone." There has to be a connection. I'll share observations with the others when we gather at Sun Perch. Unfortunately, Lori is not an idiot. In fact, she's quite smart. Maybe I will do that with Torgan or something. She's a bit of a dumbass. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. As we go. I can find the dang stairs. Looks like everyone is here already.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
While this scene is going and talking, I'm going to quickly get a new drink. My tea's gone. I have some orange juice in the fridge, so I'm quickly going to get that. Enjoy the talkings.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
I will still hear it.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told?
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Greetings, everyone.
I was wondering when he would come in.
Raha! Y'shtola!
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
All is well in the Annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Galul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors. Thanks to Wuglamat, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise. It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn servant, addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold?
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
it led to another reflection.
Actual what?
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter. I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allagan, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Seven hells! What did you do?
Nothing.
An earthquake?
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Nay, this is different. Baby?
What else did you expect?
Now, hold on. Why would you...
Now what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
Bye.
Though it never opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important. So Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself. Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this. But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliyola. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections, but what of my home? What's become of it?
We're going to find out.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Huh. Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I'm coming with you.
that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zoroja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city. As such, I shall remain in Tuliolol. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
I wish to go to the dome. As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too.
Of course.
I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the dome crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
This makes sense. Okay. Lots of people to talk to. Still kind of reeling from everything that's happened. I still don't believe I'm from another reflection. Me too. I wonder, does this mean my soul is thinner than any different source? Surely not. Surely I would have noticed. Well, there's so much I don't understand. My head is up to burst. That is a good question. I fear we need to know more if the event becomes another sort. I'm indebted to Ojika for overseeing operations in my absence. I will endeavor to make myself as useful as I can here. Another reflection encroaches upon our own, but how and why now? Please be safe. Find a way to breach the dome. We'll make sure everyone inside is safe. It's embarrassing to think how Zeralja caught me unawares, but I've no doubt the bastard came to kill me. He would have succeeded without anyone else. But who would have thought the taking that key could lead to all this. True indeed. This talk of reflection is perplexing, to say the least. I should be glad for your help in understanding and overcoming this crisis. Yeah, okay. Know what I have to do now? Good. Together as one. Before investigating the dome, Wookiemat wishes to see to one important matter. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. We need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. But I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. As shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. Those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. It too is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Lorelei? Yeah, okay. While you handle that, Annabelle and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. You could see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Berry. Alizai and I will split the rest of the city between us. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Let's save words. Yep, leave some perch. If every level 96 quest is going to be this long, I'm not entirely sure we're going to make it today. Very long quest. So I'm absolutely not sure what to think of this. Not reflection. They're kind of throwing them about so easily now. To visit the first in a very difficult way. I mean, then we went to the 13th pretty easily. Relatively speaking. And now there's yet another one we can just go to. Truly all falls to the enemy. What will happen to us? To our homes, our farms? Everything we've worked so hard to build. Island communities and histories reduced to ash by these merciless villains. That foul Wookiemat is planning to address the people. What's the point? What could she and her brother possibly have to say? Really? Dawn servants have planned already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on. Standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future. I'll go and hear what they intend to do. Good for you. Oh, a viewpoint. Quickly get it. Resplendent Quarter, though seemingly uniform in appearance, closer look at these domiciles reveals the eclectic adornments and by the residents. Decorations emblematic of each inhabitant's lands of origin. If Tulilal were a giant bird, and these richly colored homes would form its resplendent plumage. Oh, we. safe here, not anymore. Goodbye to leave Doral, but what's there to go? You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, I can stay here, but I fear nowhere in Doral is beyond the enemy's reach. It runs across the salt. You know, even if I ran, I would regret it in the end. I love Doral. This is my home. I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I'll put my faith in them. Listen to what they have to say. Cheerful resident, oh dear. Checking on everyone, are you? City's definitely seen better days. You can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis. We'll all need to do our part. I've no doubt Vuklemat and Falcona will share similar sentiments at their address. That's great, I guess. And I still need one more person, but I need to... Let's wait. At least nothing happened to the... what's it? This road with the things. Anyone? Don't want to have to go all the way up again. Someone in here for no reason. Use this to get up. Yes. Down we go. I suppose back up we have to go. So let's go down there now. That I still have to do Bayside Bevy. Jeez. Okay. Why are these dang people? They need help. Being persuaded. Where are you? There. Inside? No one's inside here. If I go up there, there won't be anything. The circle doesn't extend that far. There's also no one over here. Oh, there you are, jeez. Still can't believe we were attacked. Oh mercy, my family was spared. Don't know what I would have done had to come to harm. I understand Vuklemat is going to make an address. I'll be there, of course. Jeez. So didn't need you. Oh, so full citizen. Finally. You look like you need persuading. Please leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Jaja is slain, yet Vuklemat and Falcona still fight a foreign nation. For us. Very well, if they would speak, the least I can do is listen. Okay, I did it. Okay, let's find some people over here, I guess. There's someone. How about he's a composed merchant? Probably doesn't need persuading. Yeah, there's some mostly intact. No tidings from the clients. Oh, sorry, friend. but I've no time to spare. I've booked them up at corner. I will soon be giving a public address. I have to finish taking inventory before then. In the circumstances, it would be quite important. I want to be there as well. Yes. Oh. Oh, hey, Misha. Can't leave now. What if the soldiers come back? What are the strange machines looming overhead? Gosh, I have so many questions. I see. I would put my mind to ease it to learn something, anything of the threat we face. Right then, I'll go to the winged walk. Thank you. I feel better already. I keep better still once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. Resting resident. Cleaning up is tiring work. I'm busy helping as well, I'm guessing. I know it's tough for everyone, but only you'll all want to come to this. The new Dawn servants who protect us lead us, get through it together. Are they people that don't need persuading? Stop fighting, citizen. I need to stock up food and medicine as much as I can. What else is there? Don't forget to afford anything. Or to forget anything. I miss, but I'm too busy. I should do in too little time. No telling when the stone men will return. I get out of here and find somewhere safe. Wow, Vuklamat wants to speak to us. Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. The flustered citizen. Hopefully, at last. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this car. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Favu Klamat and Favu Kona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. To survive, I do not know if we can count on them. Please hear them out. Going to strike back at the enemy? The resolve to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of that. Right, I'll go and give her address. Yay. Let's walk away. Running. Is this how much you do? You go to the mountain back in the palace, okay. If you get there, I can. Palace. Like, do you have something different to say now? Few questions, like a bleeding broadside of them. Took me back to me time with Galuf, it did. Shall the scholars swear? I was just discussing the gate with Concerning with Kattenbach, impatiently answering my few questions. Did you not see Alize on your way here? don't think I did, actually. Seems like Kyle and Amber have yet to return. We're busy making preparations for our expedition, I presume. So. Thank you again for spreading word of our address. We fear those who needed assurance most would not have been present otherwise. Looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own effort and left again. That's Alice. My apologies for involving you all in Durali affairs. You're simply helping dear friends in need. Travel the lands of Tural, sharing the rich cultures of your people. I can see no other way. What's more, Sir Alja and his army poses threat not only to Tural, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you, to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine. Thanks to a little encouragement from Lorelei. You needn't worry about me either. The wariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. It will restore peace to the nation and preserve our nation's legacy, father's legacy, too. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to do a few things first, but feel free to go ahead into the plaza and wait. Let's do that. Their father raised them well. That he did. Apparently, unlike Soroltia,
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
good, because you will probably get a lot of that.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zorolja.
Zorolja? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zorolja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
I'm not entirely sure you can swear that, but...
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliyollal.
You are the beating heart of our nation, each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyollal will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Listening to Wokelmad and Kona, I was reminded of my time at first. While the Exarch was no king, I have often found myself speaking for the people of Crystalium in like manner. Through their deeds, they answered me. People of Tural, too, will rise to the occasion. Yes, I can tell. Often I was considering how best to help carry out Wokelmad's plan. How are we doing on questings? Together as one. 3 more level 96 quests. Oh, it's still on thing. God damn it. I missed so much of conversation. I need to find that setting. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wokelmad that... There you all are! Ah, come a tea. We're just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, is all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. Leave for the Shaktaral Skygate. Nods. Temple doesn't do nods. Always leaving me behind. So rude. We should have everything we need for the expedition, from food to medicine to gear. It's really amazing how much you can fit in Alfred's rucksack. Rhoda and Cadendam will continue to manage affairs at the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursions. Even from afar, I can sense something isn't quite right about that dome. Samachi says, let's stay vigilant. Dome appears to lie well beyond Charlani. I think we have Amphel to guide us. Charlani isn't exactly a short distance from Charlani. If the train isn't operating, we need to consider other means of travel. Anyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. Got to strike answer Alcha, secure peace for Tuliyollal. We're passing through Charlani, but there have been reports of enemy movements, so stay sharp. This is sharp. Lamcat had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession. Looked looming overhead. Display of force like the vessels in Tuliula. Indeed. While they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. I've been passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's a perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, all I know, and I know a few locals who can help. And let's divide into two groups. Renville, Alice, and Lorelei, come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone has finished, let us reconvene at Shaloni Station. We can start with Tawi. That's where the Dustwatch is based, if I remember correctly. Ooh. Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. We don't have the quest yet. Somewhere way off. No, there's... Okay. Speak with Kamaka. People of the wilds are brave indeed to remain here with those ships overhead. Everything seems in order at a glance. This region has its own peacekeeping force. It does. Oh, it's you two. I'll be Farouk Lamad as well. Sheriff of Dustwatch, yes? What's the situation here in Usatawi? No, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared. They've just been floating there, holding position. Instead, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can. We're spread thin and haven't looked in on Shenoesi Springs yet. Barely mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. But this is true, and the people there are in danger. Don't worry about the other townships as well. The rest of you could head to the springs. We'll pay a visit to Mewahetson. I'll accompany Erenville. I'll see you all in a while. Okay. Just leave me behind again. No problem. I can teleport. It's still somehow right later than you. There you are. Looks fine over here. All clear this way. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. So you should talk to the locals. Teach make rounds and see what you can learn. Okay. Where are you? Go in here. Wait, there you are. Never mind. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Olika and the others are out investigating. They've confirmed that the Weequay is safe. Just after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine. We don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasulani. What a mess. Just after we finished fixing the tracks. Indeed. Don't ride a bike into this place. That's rude. Oh. There were mechanical soldiers here, it seems. Mechanical soldiers show no sign of life. It appears to have been run through with a pole arm. Oh, that's so. That's a person. Where the heck are you? Can I go in here? No? Oh, wait, there you are. Oh, Yate. Lorelei, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. Those ships appeared in the sky. Soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. After the other way, soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name, Sistinian. All safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yassilani. I haven't heard from anyone here. There. I have Namika as well. I hope so. Kind of like how everyone disappears. You heard about the spearmen as well? It couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? It's Boa. Talk of how I saved town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. Gave this mission a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. You know what's happening. But you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. Are the rumors true? Lul Jar Jar is slain. I'm afraid so. They'll charge you some dirty trick to get the better of him. We can pay for what he's done, mark my words. Going to help her, I assume. Of course I am. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. It helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Author? Wait a second. You're the power self? Yeah. You're Zakoa, right? We're counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. More of those holy men show up, I'll start them backing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni after all. All I can attest to that. Glad to hear it. You leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Visit words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. I will. Right then, it's time we headed for the station and joined the others. Oh, there it is. Okay, quickly do it. Sanpe, give me a quest. Be done with it. Sanpe of Shishinawezi Springs is short of one portal. Hey, you, traveler. Came here down to the Dawntrail, right? Want to see a woman down the road? Maybe nursing a limp, sore head, some such? No sign, huh? I work here at the refinery and seems like now I have a problem. It's a friend of mine, Kayamene. Set out for Tulial not long ago. Only you're wrecked, returned, pulling an empty wagon. Thinking the animal just got spooked by something. Since Kayamene was sprawling right in the dust and right tilted the back here. If you didn't see her, say, you couldn't go and take another look, could you? Go myself, but I'm too hand down as it is. Thanks, friend. He was taking a cargo of ceruleum to the Tulula trailhead. To the way, right? Let's take the road southeast from town. She'll be somewhere along it. Find her. Tell her to get her hide back here as quick as she can. Work to do. Okay, will do. No. Party tenders. It was only the one. What? Oh, there you are. Ah, finally. I don't know how good it is to see a friendly face. What happened to you? Stampe sent you? God, he's going to dock my pay, isn't he? Well, he's on my neck and if I can make it back. Good thing it all happened after I dropped off this early, too. I want to think how much the company would charge me if I lost the load. Maybe that's what Beast was after. I didn't tell you about the Beast, did I? I was just out on the trailhead when it sprang up on us out of nowhere. Naturally, my runique bolted. Managed to hold on this far, but I eventually lost my grip and took a dirt bath. Still, could have been worse. At least I didn't break anything. And it was you that found me on the Beast. Speaking of, didn't see it on your way down, did you? All the blue blobby then. No? Oh, apparently I do now. There it is. It's me. Jeez. Do we need to ask Dora the Explorer to find it out for us? Just like that. Oh god, it's the Beast. It's found me. It's just a tiny slime. It was a lot more aggressive down by the trailhead, I swear. Why isn't it attacking? Huh, I guess it took one look at you and lost its appetite. Thanks, partner. I've lived here my whole life and never seen anything like the blue blob before. Others have. Heard about them from a fellow tappers. Like ceruleum skin, they said. Started showing their ugly faces a few years back, running around by the wells. I reported it to the foreman, but they weren't interested. Really consider it. As long as we still got all the limbs attached, blobs are under threat. They damn well better change their minds by them now. If it's not enough that one of the best employees could have been killed, they could have lost a wagon load of ceruleum. Say, Lorelei, would you come back to company offices with me? Can't wave it away so easily if the both of us are telling the same story. Yeah, I can do that. Thank you kindly. Yeah. Come on then, let's head back to the Shush University Springs. Let's do that. Then we can nearly fly. Home at last. For a moment I didn't think I'd ever see the old place again. I can tell you right now, I'm not taking all the wagon out until the company tells me exactly what they're going to do to protect their precious employees from those rotten blobs. Are you with me? Nope. Bye. Still didn't make it to 91. Survivor. seems those soldiers only appeared in the Busy Springs. They have been after the cerulean? I know. They didn't appear to need cerulean as a power source. It seems the people of Charlonia are safe. What a relief. Now Hudson is still safe. The animals are unsettled by recent events. Goodness. The dome is absolutely massive. What kind of kingdom do you suppose he's claimed within its borders? And I visited a settlement west of here. Thankfully, there was not damage or casualties to speak of. I heard from Muglamata that Stinian was here. Tell him to watch over them. The people of Shalonia will have naught to fear. Thanks, Vestinian. There were no casualties to speak of in Shalonia. The Tsar was safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. But the dome, did you learn anything of note? Because of exceedingly high concentrations of lighting energy. We haven't touched the barrier will prove fatal. In approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? Zoralja and his army emerged from within. It should be an entrance. An entrance, you say? So it happens that we might have an inkling where one is. So the engineers of Shaktaral Trailing. It operates the train between Shalonia and Yassolani. We went out to recover the train. We had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it. A large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. Telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside? That seemed to be the case, yes. We only observed it from afar. Soldiers were coming and going from it. That state serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, that area was heavily defended. It wouldn't be easy to get near. You know what became of the passengers who went to Yassolani. The month's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were head back here were accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yassolani. When the big timer stopped not long after we left the station, I had the emergency brake and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. Suddenly light. What's more, the fortress sits right on the track of all the places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how to reach it undetected. I don't care if it's detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounded, it actually gave this some thought. Zoralja wants me to prove to that father's worthy successor. If I fail, we'll destroy Tuliolal. Charging head on, I make my intentions plain as day. In so doing, keep his eyes on me. Bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching the base. What you need to do is something that'll get you there quick and break through the defense with a single decisive blow. We have just that. As the track goes straight through the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load up with all the fuel she carry, instead of hurtling at it to explode on impact. Chief, have you gone insane? I'm just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece. Now you want to turn it into a bomb? Train's not important. Our dream was to have all railroads running from coast to coast, eh? Remember? These invaders have their way. There may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside the dome. Put a stop to all this. The least we can do to help them. But Chief... Yes, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith, quit your complaining. What if we fought really, really hard? It's not getting back if we're dead. No one's dying on this time. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this'll be a one-way trip. I'll need to jump off at the last moment if you don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. Alright with that. There's no changing your mind, is there? Just promise you'll be careful out there, honey. Oh God. Keep your wife safe, we promise. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less family. Maybe you lied to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. Good friends and my loving wife beside me. That's all I really need in the end. Well, maybe they'll go down in this legendary train to save to all. Very well. First, we've got work to do. Got work to do, so she looked the part. Jeez, that sentence was hard for some reason. I don't know much about Magitech. Is there anything I can do to help? Need but say the word. Keep that in mind. If any of you are willing to and able to hold hand to hand, this work that's needs doing over at the storehouse. Since we have a path forward, I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliula and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The Dawntrail mental aspect is similar to that of the gate in Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something to use in a fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Well, I have a plan. Now let's finish this train and blast our way into the dome. I hope Mika is safe. I hope so too. The ship seemed content to remain waiting in the skies. Let us take this opportunity to do what we can and prepare. This train has an explosive raising plan. I put one attempt, so let's make it count. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Royal Vika and its engineers. Don't let the sacrifice be for nothing. Indeed. Putting plans into locomotion. Plan is set. Krahatia is not without reservations. I have no objections to the plan itself. I have one concern. How can we be certain Zoralja will not strike Tuliula in retaliation? I considered the possibility. When my brother told me to come and prove myself, I meant it. Once he's sure that his kingdom is superior to Tuliula, it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not here. No, I'll be waiting inside the dome. waiting for us to challenge him so we can crush his and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliulan in danger by not taking the fight to him. No, we indulge Zulja. At least until Tuliulan has shored up its defenses. Right, charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time, Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliulan. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of resistance. We will do it all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Let's... It's pretty nearby. It's even over there. It's hard to work on the train. Wait to see how it turns out. That work is getting on the way. Finish in no time at all. So, what can we do to help? I need to hold back. As I understand it, two of you met your fair share of customers during the latest succession. Do you happen to know if you would be willing to come over and help us complete modifications to the train? What sort of customer do you have in mind? Let's see now. My greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'll be over in an instant if they manage to get just one good hit on the cerulean tanks. According to eyewitnesses, soldiers use lightning-based weapons. Of mine to install current and counting rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? You know what? You could ask the fellow with the fetish for formalities. Be more careful. He has his quirks. There's no questioning his carpentry. Master carpentry from Mokano, eh? They be willing. Glad to have them. Only more than just a carpenter if you want this done in a timely fashion. There's a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Okay, let's not actually give false answers. Perhaps the removal can help. The removal would be perfect. You helped us to find folks stronger than the Yokui. I'm sure they'd be willing to help. Friends with the Yokui? I'll be damned. Not on for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. Make countermeasures to deal with them. It's true. Everyone can't use magic. I'm not handy with the firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons you can use? No, actually what the good answer is here. But we can solve blisters. Oh, dang. Blisters, eh? Well, they'd be powerful. It isn't me, it'd take too long to reload between shots. There was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, and that might work. Weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. The Stadium employed etheric cannons for its defenses. I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. I did not conceive them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the same requisite materials, skilled smiths. But that sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials we need? Bell can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to ether. But with the cannon, we will require fire aspect crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? That'd be as mine as over springs can help with that. And if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I could start drawing up the schematics. I don't. Secures the smiths. And we will go get Fontaine away from yet another place. Guessing. Meantime, could you deal with materials? Shenza's in charge of our supplies. Might be good to talk to him about it first. Well then, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. It's coming together. At good speed, I'm going to try to enlist some help from my friends back in Yogg-Daral. I'll leave the materials in your care. I'm sure sends out to the southeast. Okay. Yes. I'm going to put my knowledge gain first to use. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. What can I do for you? The cannons? Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductor metal. I'll take care of it. Not sure about fire crystals though. So we spoke directly with mine. Leave that to you. Okay. Right. Friends with the Yate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. Oh, she is. Anyone can get the crystals you're after? Sir. Quick look there. And that's already the end of this quest. It's fast. We have one more quest to go. Before we end this quest, really, I will a quick bio break. We need to pee. And I will be right back. I will also look how the football team is doing. See you in a bit. And I'm back. Did not make it to the finals. Unfortunate. Let's get going. Hey, Yarte. Oh, Lorelei. Brings you around these parts. Crystals. Fire crystals. Purest fire crystals, you say? I think I have told about them before, but what was that about? Way to obtain fire crystals on the tip of Yate's tongue. Oh, I remember. Through Lanalas. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you have to go after the oldest, toughest Lanalas. Thing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing my Ernvel think so highly of you. Go. No pally tenders. How do I? Quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. I think it's due to this ceruleum. No, I can say for sure. Not often that you see the bigger dominating sort. That's what you need. Do is hunt down a few of your kind. Don't yourself as a threat. It's known to draw out the leader. It's a spirit. There on the hand. I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travels come stumbling in. Oh no, big glowy area. Or someone else it seems. You see no sign of your prey, huh? Why would you do this to me? I'm sorry, gang. See no signs of your prey. Perhaps you'll have a better look to the south. Tenders, please do not. Altaras, also please do not. Can say hostile presence. I have clear fire crystals. Hey, back. Amazing. And that would be no time at all. You know, need crystals to deliver to Shanza, right? We'll see that he gets it. Fire crystals of the highest purity, taken from the belly of a beast. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I have to patch your plans to enter the door. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. Though we'd crumble if you knew I was asking this. Please take care of Elneshpia. Anyway, best be on my way, and you as well. As you're going to meet her, I saw Vuklamat heading for the station. So, give it a run. Care of the crystals, have you? Things proceed apace here, too. Good. That told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. Just returned from looking for extra help. I'll see in a moment who answers the call. I will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment. All I can think of it about is my home. Dear Chinobarenville, hope you're on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. Good to see her again after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about our time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. Couldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. Real work begins when we extra hands arrive. On to people game. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuliolal, I've been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. When I heard about the upcoming operation from Vokana, I'd love to have the chance to do my part. This will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, the luminary governor does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Yes, let's get to it. This is nice. Alright, everything. That'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons. Have yourself a hard-earned rest. Thank you again for answering the call. Thanks for now. Need for thanks now. If you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed. We must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Yeah, after all, we love you, Frau Klamat. I love you all too. Kindness and goodwill will not be in vain, this I promise. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. We'll not wait for the train's ready. And with that, we can fly. Fly. I'll immediately use it. Get this little dang piece of land. In fact, I will change to Sage. That will give me a bit of experience for completing the entire map. See if it's enough experience. Just barely not. Like 38,000. Not even. 37 and a bit. What is this? Doesn't even have a name. What is this? Oh. No. Let's go back. And this should be the first level 97 quest. Should also get us to the next area. So maybe it'll take us there first. And then I'll call it a stream. It's late enough. Despite his fatigue, there is an undeniable air of satisfaction around Welika. From here on out, he won't stop working until the train's ready. If you have any preparations, it will be a good time to see to them. Boarding call will come before you know it. I'm ready. I've done everything I want here. I do want to wait for the engineers to finish the work on the train.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Sure. Oh, and also accepted it as Sage. Oops. Why do they even accept it as Sage?
Finished at last! Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modeled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
You sure did. I mean, it is a shame we have to blow her up. But this is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen. It's pretty much the only locomotive I've ever seen, but still.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
I kind of love this doll. Probably change the leg piece at some point though.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
Here we go.
Vanish!
Touch.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone!
No, you don't! Capcan, they've switched to firearms!
Oh dear.
Raha, jump!
Erenville, I need you to take over for me. That was too close. Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
Where's not there you are.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Indeed.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Indeed. Oh, Vanguard now accessible. That doesn't make sense, but I am not going to do that, I think. Dungeon will be too long. Let's see. Do a dungeon. Oh well. In that case, we are not going to see the next area, I guess. Well, that'll be something for next time then. So, have a quick look. Where do I need to do other stuff tomorrow? You have a tavern opening tomorrow. Okay, I see. This is how we get to the place. That's easy enough. Well then. I guess I'm just gonna stand next to you for a bit. I'll do my outro. This is the end of the stream then. I'm not going to do a whole ass dungeon. And then cutscenes after it too. It'll be too late. So. I'll catch you next time. I've been Fae'ret. This has been Lorelei. And thank you all for watching so very much. And I'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.